This gorilla right here is one of the only 1100 mountain gorillas that's left on the entire planet. And almost half the population can be found right here in Uganda. Today, I'm going to be showing you our journey to finding some of the lost mountain gorillas in the world. We're nearing the end of our time here in Uganda, and I couldn't be more excited to be ending it off with something that has been on my bucket list for the longest time, since my childhood days when I used to watch Tarzan and see the gorillas on there. I've always wanted to see the gorillas in real life in the wild, and finally we're getting the chance to do so. So we have a 6-hour journey to get to a place called Bwindi, impenetrable forest. Good morning. Good morning. So we've been staying at a place called Elephant Plains Lodge for the past couple of nights, and I have to say the food here has been really good. The interior design, the ambience, everything is so amazing. And last night we actually got to meet the owner of the lodge. His name is Amos Wekesa, and he was telling us about his story of how he started from a life of poverty. One of his first jobs was actually being a sweeper. At some point he decided that, you know what, enough is enough. I don't want to be poor anymore. And so he saved $200 to his name and started a safaris and tour company. And now he has a whole empire, including this lodge and 3 other lodges across the country. So it was really inspiring to get a chance to sit with him and hear his stories, learn from him. And at the end of the day, you become a product of the people that you surround yourself with. And I'm super glad that I got the chance to meet the guy. Let's go see some gorillas. We're driving through the hills and the mountains. The weather has changed completely. It's drizzling heavy. And right now it doesn't even look like we're in Uganda anymore. The hills look so beautiful. Kind of looks like we're in Switzerland. Wow!
Abojo! Muraganda buteya! Mubidra bayi! Bayi!
No shits were given.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So we have just arrived to our accommodation right outside the Bwindi impenetrable forest, and we've been greeted with rain. Sadly, I wanted it to be warm, but hey, you can't control the weather in a rainforest. This is so nice. We've just checked into our rooms here at a place called Gorilla Safari Lodge. This is what our room looks like. I don't have to share a room with Brian tonight because we've been given a family room which has all this, 2 spacious toilets and another room. Oh my, this room is so nice. It even has a fireplace. Definitely will be needing that tonight. This right here is our view of the forest. It's drizzling really heavy right now. I'm hoping tomorrow that it doesn't rain because it's difficult to trek in the rain. Also, I've read, I actually even pushed my trip to January so that I could trek during the dry season, but seems like that's not gonna be happening. Oh wow, they set up such a beautiful dinner setup for us here at the Gorilla Safari Lodge, and my excitement is raising to see the gorillas. Gorillas! Gorillas! And the crazy thing is, I didn't even know that you could trek with the gorillas in Uganda. Just a while ago, in fact in 2020, I was researching where I could trek. I saw it Rwanda and Congo, and then my sister sent me this link where it was talking about how Uganda has dropped prices for East African citizens. And having a Kenyan passport makes it really difficult in terms of travel, especially with visas and stuff. And this is one of those occasions where having a Kenyan passport really came in handy. So we're literally paying a 10th of the price. Foreigners who pay $700, we're paying this $70. But hey, I understand why the prices are so high. There needs to be money coming in to conserve critically endangered species, for all the research, for the rangers, maintenance of the forest. So yeah, my excitement is going through the roof right now. all I can think about is the gorillas and like my Tarzan moment in the jungle. Anyways, we're gonna enjoy some beautiful food over here and I'll see you guys in the morning. It is insanely cold. So I had this little hack. Last night we were given hot water bottles to warm ourselves while sleeping. So I took all the clothes that I need to wear today and I wrapped them around the hot water bottle, because when it's super cold, your clothes get cold in the morning and you feel cold when you're wearing them. So now they're all nice and warm. Still super cold. You have to wear long clothes so that when you're going through the forest, it's thick and dense. You don't want your skin to get irritated. And I have a rain jacket just in case it decides to rain. Hopefully it doesn't. All right, let's go see some gorillas. So we're walking to the point where we're going to be briefed. It's just about 15 minutes away from the hotel. You can already feel the air over here because we're in such a high altitude. The air is so thin. So you kind of have to take deeper and longer breaths. And someone as unfit as me, whew, let's just hope I'm able to trek without any problems. Got your gloves on?
Yep, I got my camera and I got my voice control on. I just tell the camera record and we're rolling.
Allen is my name and I'm the lead guide to Nchonji Gorilla Group. According to yesterday's experience, this was the easy group, but it all depends on gorilla movements, and gorilla movement depends on the availability of food. So we need to be prepared to walk for the whole day. Gorilla tracking experience needs the whole day.
And off we go into the forest in search for gorillas. Waterproof shoes, check. Guards to protect from ants, check. A mask to protect the gorillas from disease, check. An impenetrable forest that's being penetrated by us, check. This is exciting. We've been split into groups of 8 and we're being escorted by a guide and 2 armed rangers. So here's the thing, before we enter the forest, you have trackers that go into the forest and they find the different families of gorillas. Once they found the families, then the guides and the trackers, they communicate with each other to figure out where the gorillas are. That makes the trekking a little easier, but hey, we're in the wild. Sometimes things don't pan out as planned. So this hike could be a really short one or it could be a very long one.
Gorillas make new nests on a daily basis. So the trackers are with the gorillas till evening when gorillas are making their nest. Then in the morning they go and start from where they left them the previous evening, so that it makes it easier for them to locate them again.
The forest looks so beautiful with the mist rolling in and the trees that are so tall. Now all I need to do is just open my hair and we'll be in an episode of Tarzan. Tarzan! Gorillas! Ants. Oh my god, there's so many. It's like a river of them. So besides the gorillas, you also have other species of primates over here, including the chimps. But the chimps are really difficult to find. There's also forest elephants, and that's why we have the armed guards. So just in case we encounter an elephant and it becomes aggressive, then you have the armed guards who will shoot up into the air and chase them away from us. We've left the trail and now it's time to start the actual trekking. Through the bush we go. All of these are stinging nettles, so usually it's best to wear gloves. I have mine in my pocket somewhere, but I'm not wearing them because I need to vlog. See all the hassle I have to go through just to vlog. So right now we're trekking to find a group called Nchonji, which has 11 members. Is it 8 or 11?
11.
11 members,
The silverback.
including a silverback.
All families have silverbacks. Females cannot survive by themselves without silverbacks.
So we have just found the trackers who are tracking the family we're looking for, and we're very close to the gorillas, so we've been told to put on our masks tight, and we've left our porters behind with our sticks. So now it's just us and the gorillas. You guys. We spotted them. Oh my god, guys! Look at that! Wow! And we are insanely close to it. So this here is a silverback and he's called Mboya. In the local language that means handsome. And man, this guy is huge. Whoa. Look at this little baby up there. So the gorillas set out their day looking for food, and when they find a place which is rich in food, then they set up nests and they keep eating in the same place the whole day. So we're in one of the areas where they found their food. They've set up their nests, and we can only stay with them for 1 hour so that they can get on with their day. We're so incredibly lucky to be able to be this close to the gorillas. I'm so happy right now, you guys have no idea. And just watching them, they're so fascinating, so human-like. In fact, they share 98% of their DNA as us. And it's so tough to think that these are endangered species. So basically, the reason why they're endangered is that closer to the mountains, a lot of the community have faced political pressures, and they've had to create farmlands for themselves so that they can grow food and survive. Because of that, they keep encroaching into the forest, and then it takes away from the habitat of the gorillas. So that's why you're left with such little of them. I'm so grateful. We didn't even have to trek so much to find them. We found them with their babies and the silverback and the everything. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Wow. Woohoo! We've made it back! 3 hours later and we're finally back. And that makes me really happy because I thought this was going to be a very, very long trek. We did it, man. Good as man.
So now this is the time for graduation. Adventure, science. Thanks for making this and thanks
you
for
so much.
loving conservation.
Mom, I made it.
The other way, the other way, the other way.
Yeah, I made it.
So we just completed our trek and received a certificate, and I couldn't be more grateful for our last experience here in Uganda. That was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I highly recommend that if you guys have watched this video, you should do this. So with that, it's the end of my time here in Uganda. I'm so grateful for all the experiences I've had here, and now it's on to the next country. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.